Lots of people will tell you there's never been a better time to get into Call of Duty. Well, as I and lots of other people of my generation will tell you, that is utter bollocks. Because we remember the Call of Duty era of the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. And let me tell you, we absolutely feasted on some top quality games year after year after year. So put down your Black Ops 6 or whatever Call of Duty game has just come out when you watch this, as I take you back through the top 5 Call of Duty games on Xbox 360. Let's jump in. Number 5, Call of Duty 2. Call of Duty 2 was a launch game for the Xbox 360, arriving around a month after its debut on PC. Heralding a true generational leap in graphical fidelity over the console ports of the original Call of Duty, COD 2 brought us console peasants into the world of high definition for the first time. Set in World War II, Call of Duty 2 follows the experiences of 4 soldiers across 3 different theatres of war, including the Red Army defence of Stalingrad, the British Army operations in Africa, and the US Army and the assault at Pointe du Hoc on D-Day. The campaign is lauded for both its intensity and its difficulty. Seriously, try and go back through this one on Veteran and keep an accurate death count. Multiplayer-wise, it was solid, if unspectacular, but this remains probably the best World War II era Call of Duty campaign there is, and deservedly gets its spot on the list just for that. Number 4, World at War. Now, World at War had a tough act to follow in 2008, following on from the smash hit Call of Duty 4. Going back to World War II felt like a step backwards after the original Modern Warfare brought us into the present day, but praise be to World at War for delivering another excellent campaign. It was dark, it was violent, including some pretty nasty limb dismemberment, and some realistic burns to character models. Multiplayer-wise, World at War implemented much of the same systems from COD 4, including kill streaks at 3, 5 and 7 kills, as well as levelling, prestige and perks, as well as customisable loadouts. World at War also saw the debut of zombies, which has become a mainstay in Treyarch Call of Duty titles since. It's kind of the origins of Black Ops 2, seeing as a number of characters were carried over into that series. So, good pedigree, solid execution, fond memories, deserving of a spot. Number 3, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. 2007 saw Call of Duty make a jump from World War II game into the present day, and at the time it was an absolute revelation. The campaign told the story of a radical coup in the Middle East and an ultra-nationalist movement igniting a civil war in Russia, with the player switching between US Marine Forces and the British SAS Commandos. A couple of truly memorable moments in the campaign, including manning the gun in an AC-130 gunship, the assault on Al-Assad's palace and the detonation of a nuke, as well as the opening cargo ship level, and that's before the sniping masterpiece that was all gillied up. Multiplayer-wise, Modern Warfare was the series' debut of kill streak rewards and perks, and with a fantastic levelling, prestige and challenge system, it sucked players in and got them hooked. It's impossible to ignore the significance of Call of Duty 4, which was single-handedly the game that made the franchise what it is today, receiving almost universal acclaim. But, in my opinion, they got even better than this. Number 2, Call of Duty Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts launched in 2013 and acts as a kind of standalone installment away from the sub-series. Gotcha. Nah, Call of Duty Ghosts was fucking terrible. Number 2, Black Ops 2. Given the relationship between Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 2, it seems only right that this banger of a game features highly on this list. Black Ops 2 was the first Call of Duty game to experiment with setting a game in the future. Well, 2025 at least. And it had Strike Force missions, the success or failure of which can have ramifications for the wider campaign story. So it was the first Call of Duty game with a branching narrative. Zombies returned again, with multiple game modes and maps, and also introducing the Grief mode, allowing 2 teams of 4 players competing to survive. Multiplayer-wise, Black Ops 2 saw the debut of the Pick 10 system, allowing for the first time players to choose between multiple weapon attachments and multiple perks. It was quite a game changer, and remains in Call of Duty to this day, though Black Ops 2 also saw the return of Nuketown as a multiplayer map. Ugh. Nuketown. Number 1. Of course, Modern Warfare 2. Without doubt, the best Call of Duty package of this era was the 2009 masterpiece that was Modern Warfare 2. It featured an intense campaign full of ridiculous, bombastic set pieces and a supremely controversial level where you help commit a terrorist attack in an airport. It was the sort of campaign equivalent of a Michael Bay action movie, brains-off entertainment that just works. It also introduced Spec Ops, a series of grueling challenges for either single or co-op play, both from and inspired by the campaign, including the classic oil rig full of juggernauts level, as well as the Overwatch mission where one player is boots on the ground being protected by the second player in an AC-130 gunship. Multiplayer is where the game truly shines, being the first in the series to implement customizable kill streaks rather than just 3, 5, 7 that had previously been the case. Predator missiles, Harrier jump jets, Pavlos, chopper gunners, AC-130s, EMPs, and even tactical nukes were all options, along with a long list of new perks, weapons, attachments, skins, camos, titles, emblems, leveling, challenges, and prestige. A multitude of game modes, and in my opinion, the absolute perfection of the 3-lane style multiplayer maps. Modern Warfare 2 featured series classics like Terminal, High Rise, Favela, Rust, Scrapyard. It still holds up today as one of the best multiplayer games out there, and the entire map set was remastered for the updated Modern Warfare 3 back in 2023, which was probably that game's saving grace. So there you have it, the 5 best Call of Duty games of the Gen 7 era. Feel free to let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below, though I will not entertain anyone trying to convince me that Modern Warfare 2 is not the pinnacle of this generation. Smash that like button if you agreed with, or at least enjoyed the list, and do subscribe to the channel for more Xbox 360 inspired content, retrospectives, collection updates, and lists. Until next time, be awesome to each other, and I unconditionally love your hecking faces.